साइसागी कनेक्शन की थागी फी ऑनलाइन की खुथा
The top news headlines. Sample of UK returnee sent to Pune, says Dr. K. Raju. Efforts to control wildlife at Juko continues. MP Laishemba Sanajauba visits Jiribam's Borobekra. And 2 houses gutted in fire at None's Tupul village. A very good evening and welcome to Times of Manipur. You're watching the evening news bulletin. I'm ALBINA RIAMEI. As a responsible citizen, it is our duty to minimize the spread of coronavirus as much as possible. Wash your hands frequently with soap for at least 20 seconds. Using an alcohol-based sanitizer also helps keep the virus at bay. Avoid touching your eyes, nose and mouth. Avoid stepping out unless absolutely necessary. Always wear a mask before stepping out and even in your own home in the presence of outsiders, as masks have been proven effective in containing the virus. Maintain a social distance of at least 2 meters in public places. And now the news in detail. Sample of a UK returnee, a COVID patient, has been sent to Pune. Meanwhile, COVID-19 vaccination dry run was held at 10 places of Thoubal and Imphal West districts today. Health Services Director Dr. K. Raju, during a weekly media briefing, said that coronavirus fatality rate in Manipur was highest in November last. As of today, the state's COVID caseload is 26,206, Dr. Raju informed. The state's recovery rate has improved to 94.80%, he said, adding that the state has 1,108 active cases now. Out of 2 UK returnees, 1 has contracted COVID-19 and that the patient's sample has been sent to Pune today. Director Raju said. He said that if SOPs are strictly followed by the people, there is nothing to worry about new strain of coronavirus. The state government has taken up stringent measures at the airport to prevent spread of the UK strain of COVID in the state, Dr. Raju said. He also informed that an institutional quarantine center has been opened at RD Wing to keep people infected with this UK COVID-19 variant. Suspected cases will be kept in institutional quarantine or institutional isolation, Dr. Raju further informed.
COVID vaccines yam thuna lagani most probably khoi handaki thasida lakani haina chap chaba matabudi haidri ada haina thajanari masig damta active preparation khoi yam kana Manipur da hore masida khoina dry run daina khoi rehearsal ama ngasi si hore pung mari bhawa mapun makhai ki togodabni masig damakta training si khoi phajana ngarang si training tore masig khoi mafam tarada khoi togodabni.
Efforts to extinguish wildfire in the hill ranges of Juko in Senapati district continued for the 4th day today. Another combined team consisting 59 personnel of National Disaster Response Force (NDRF), 35 personnel of State Disaster Response Force (SDRF), 32 personnel of Manipur Fire Service and Manipur Police personnel made another attempt to prevent spread of fire in the southern side of Mount Iso range. 2 Indian Air Force Mi-17 V5 helicopters were also deployed to spray water. Till 1 p.m., the 2 helicopters had completed 8 sorties together. Later, it was reported that 2 more helicopters were pressed into action today. Meanwhile, Public Health Engineering Minister Losi Dikho, who is currently camping at Mao to supervise the operation, chaired another round of joint meeting with the representatives of Senapati District Administration, Police, NDRF, SDRF and Fire Service to review the situation today. During the meeting, it was decided that a base camp would be set up at the eastern side of Mount Iso Range. Tents for the base camp will be provided by the Deputy Commissioner of Senapati District, and it will be transported using the vehicles of District Police. It was reported on January 1, 2021 that after a thorough analysis of the nature of the wildfire and the landscape of the region, a combined team of Senapati District Police, Fire Service and local volunteers cleared a stretch of around a half kilometer of forest vegetation in between the third and the second mountain of Mount Iso Range. The team successfully prevented spread of the fire towards the eastern side by using sand and fire extinguisher. However, the inferno will continue on the southern and western side, and approximately more than 200 acres of Mount Iso Range had already been reduced to cinders. It may be mentioned that the unfortunate wildfire started on December 29, 2020. It may be mentioned that Chief Minister Shri N. Biren Singh, along with Chief Secretary Dr. Rajesh Kumar and DGP Shri L.M. Kaute, had also undertaken an aerial survey of the area to take stock of the situation on December 31, 2020. Civil society groups of Jiribam accorded Rajya Sabha MP Laishemba Sanajauba a warm welcome. The MP was visiting Barobekra today. The reception function was held at Government Higher Secondary School Playground, Barak Circle. Nikhil Bisnupriya Manipuri Maheshaba State Committee, All Jiribam Hindu Jagaran Association, Nikhil Bisnupriya Manipuri Youth Association, Patni Parishad, Namasudra Parishad, Borobekra Youth Development Organization, Samaj Kalyan Sanstha, and Borobekra Development Organization organized the reception function. The civil society bodies also submitted a joint memorandum to MP Laishemba Sanajauba on the occasion. Vice Chairman of Manipur Food Industries Corporation Limited, K. Sarat Kumar Singh Mathankui Jimik, Headman of Hongman Tangkul Village, Vice Chairman of R. Suisa Trust, and leaders of several community leaders were present. MP Laishemba Sanajauba said that the main purpose of his Borobekra visit was to take stock of the development and welfare programs being taken up there. Referring to the memorandum from the civil society groups, Laishemba assured that he will consult it with the Chief Minister. He also said that Rs 140 crore has been sanctioned for the JT road construction work and that the work will begin soon. He also thanked Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Chief Minister N. Biren for sanctioning the amount. MP Laishemba Sanajauba also lauded Chairman of Manipur Food Industries Corporation Limited, K. Sarat Kumar, for his efforts in initiating the project.
Makoy awan nungay do ay tajan nindra lakjabani thoidong na yam na hena atopa maramama yaujade adubu ay na lapo matamda masay memorandum mayamama isanbiray hariba memorandum mayamsi ay na taubong nambasu yawi ay ithanda na taubo yadaba layriba akogi laingak haiba tare government isiga tare na taugodaba karasu yawi aduna Nasaju haibi kare ahanba memorandum da kogi Bisnupriya Manipuri community sibu kogi state ki OBC natraga schedule caste ki lista chalhanna ba ay modo hona view hana tapi ba duma memorandum se yamlum na logjai yamlum na loksanjari.
Vice Chairman of Manipur Food Industries Corporation Limited, K. Sarat Kumar Singh, urged everyone to join hands in making Jiribam a developed district.
Kona minabuna henry kibani na kadiri kalamdi aku nakan mudi amalau nakan mudi amalau hunda banata leto hunda ko bar ko banata aku di lagi ko wakal udah leto loi mo tebong na laga kai to sike haibo to tete minabuna di kare ne ban ko udah kadiri.
Let's take a short commercial break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Warm greeting from Lamjung Group. Warm wishes on New Year to all our relatives and friends, our well wishers, beloved staff and valuable customers who has been always the part of Lamjung Group's incredible journey. On the occasion of New Year, Lamjung Group is sending warm greetings to those all without whom our New Year celebration is incomplete. Thanks for facing all the challenges with courage. your confidence turn them into success. Work with greater enthusiasm. Lamjingba Group wishes that in the coming year 2021, you work with greater zeal and strength to make the impossible possible. Step up the ladder of success by overcoming the obstacles and challenges at your work. Hope this new year 2021 brings new opportunities to you and all your beloved families. We are looking forward to serve you with better value-added services. May this new year brings a lot of opportunities for us to serve you with greater excellence. Thanks for being a part of Lamjingba Group. Wish you and your family a very happy and prosperous New Year 2021. With regards, Sanasam J.K. Singh, Chairman, Lamjingba Group, Waikom Herojit Singh, MD, Lamjingba Group, Mutum Byron Singh, Director, Lamjingba Group, Mutum Rakesh Maitei, Director, Lamjingba Group, Salam Asok Singh, Director, Lamjingba Group, Christina Koisam, HR, LMS, Tihais Ibomcha Singh, MD, Lamjingba Hospital, Loitam James, MD, Kangla Food Products, Tayengjam Amarjit, MD, Lamjingba Nidhi Limited, Sanjana Waribam, MD, Opal Credits, Bandana, MD, Lamjingba Jewelry Private Limited.
Saglon Ama Thauramasida Lakliba January Aniki, Numidang Pungtaret Makai Taba Matamda, English Singani Supna Kunmathoigi, Ahanba episode in a Puduna Lakcheragani, Brio Amadi Dolly. Mipum Kudimakna, English Singani Kungi, Quaidigi Chanaba, on screen couple ni Hainariba, Amadi, Malang Batoibi, Hairaga, Kangdabakana Sulaitraba, Guess Aniasiga, Wariwatai Sabiduna, Apam Bisay Singsu, Kanbinaba, Aikoigi number 7629 943 543 da call to below.
Karibu Kaluni. Yabata.
Fajavi Latagi, Inalim Javi, Nantana Tawaini, Igi Pumsigi.
Tom Cable ki subscriber sing the Kangan Jari Madudi, subscriber sing na channel Suna Amadi, Ayat upon Yaudani Yangbinaba recharge to you. Pizariba package sing the basic package ta Lupa Chani Amadi, Atopa package sing da Lupa Chahum Yankai, Chamri Amadi Chamri Yankai Pijari. Recharge Taunabagidamak Makada Pijariba Kutang Ahum Asidagi Kanbiu. Ahan Bada online recharge. Online the recharge Taunabagidamak tomtv.co.in the Chambiduna, Yamna Liba process ta recharge to you. Anisubada distributor recharge. Isa Isagi distributor sing the monthly subscription submit to Viduna recharge to you. Natraga Ahum Subada office recharge. Uripok Kosnam Lekai the Leba Tom TV office the Laktuna recharge to you. Kanganjariba Tom Cable Uripok Kosnam Lekai Imphal. Ekoyi contact number 89742 79099 Natraga 8132 089 758. Akan banong lay nuksit kaya laklabasu apik pa natraga achoba yum oirabasu Phaglang sina pumnamak ngayok na bangami yam nakali amadi chahi kaya chatli Barak Valley gi masak oiriba akan bagi atopa maming amo oiriba Valley Strong Cement. Valley Strong, very strong.
Welcome back. Two houses at Tupul village and the None district were completely destroyed in a major fire last evening. The houses belong to Adaini Kamai and his brother KL Joel Kamai. It is believed the cause of the fire was short electric circuit. Properties worth rupees 1 crore and rupees 30 lakh in case were reduced to cinders in the blaze. People from the neighboring village rushed to the spot, however, they could not douse the devastating fire. Later, they informed the fire brigade office at Imphal. However, the firefighters could not reach the spot on time. Afterwards, they managed to control the fire.
Government of Manipuri na athuba matamda aikhoigi na None gi headquarter asida fire brigade station ama thambiu haibisi kanna hainingi masina trabadi ngasi digi Loibnate, Hayengso, Asidigi, Henna Pataba, Awabaso, Tabiaba, Lay, Maramaduna, Aina appeal to Nimbudi, Manipur Gomena, at Tuba Matamda, Asigumba, Prajagi, Awaba, Asi, convenient about fire brigade, Semgat Piu.
Auditory, but who do I Sakabu Yampende?
ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯊꯧꯗꯣꯛ ꯊꯣꯛꯏꯕꯁꯤ ꯐꯦꯌꯔ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯤꯒꯦꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯝꯃꯗꯤ ꯅꯣꯅꯦꯗ ꯑꯅꯛꯄꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯝꯃꯗꯤ ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯊꯧꯗꯣꯛ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯈꯔꯗꯤ ꯀꯟꯍꯧꯕ ꯌꯥꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯎꯄꯥꯏ ꯂꯩꯇ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯐꯦꯌꯔ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯤꯒꯦꯗꯕꯨ ꯐꯣꯟ ꯇꯧꯏ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯁꯤꯗ ꯂꯩꯇꯕꯅꯤ ꯏꯝꯐꯥꯜꯗꯒꯤꯗꯤ ꯂꯥꯛꯑꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯀꯟꯕ ꯅꯪꯍꯧꯗ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯏꯃꯨꯡ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯂꯩꯕ ꯃꯥꯟꯆꯥꯡ ꯄꯨꯝꯅꯃꯛ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯇꯨꯝꯅ ꯆꯥꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ
Shetri, Iril Mapal Youth Club and Myra Paibi members that sit in protest at Mina Bazaar of Shetri Awang Laikai in Imphal East today. The protesters condemned the gun attack at the residence of one Aribam Nizamuddin of Shetri Awang Laikai yesterday. No one was injured in the incident. The demonstrators demand that all concerned to stop gun firing in residential areas. They held placards that read, "Don't terrorize commanders and stop gun firing in residential areas." Setri Laikai Mera Paibi Joint Secretary Kulakpam Pema called on the perpetrators to desist from terrorizing residents.
Kwelikai na yaningde masi matungda amuhonna sugumba thabaksi thokan biganu mi sibeyaba mi amada nungaitraga miyam bu sibeyaba thabak thodong amani masi nongmai kapa haibasi kanada pangani kanada paloi moi dikhangna moina kapa nate aikhoi masi yaningde lekai sida asugumba thodok amokhna tawhaningde tawsu tawhanbiganu aroiba oisi handakisina aduga masigi athuba matamda masigi maram masisu sengdoraktaba yaroi.
In Manipur, 18 people contracted coronavirus in the last 24 hours. The total case load now stands at 28,206. The fresh cases are from Imphal West, Imphal East, Taubal, Bisnupur, Ukhrul and Jiribam districts. All are locals who have no any significant travel history. One person died of the disease in the last 24 hours. With this, the toll stands at 356 so far. The number of active cases are 1,108, while the recovered cases are 26,742. The recovery rate in the states has increased to 94.80% as of this morning, said the data provided by the COVID-19 Command Control Room. Troops of 31 Battalion Assam Rifles at Kangvai Churachandpur sector conducted an awareness lecture on various ongoing government welfare schemes at Naudakong village in Churachandpur district today. The lecture was conducted with the aim to educate the local populace and spread awareness on various benefits and ongoing schemes launched by the state and the central governments. The local of the area attended the program and expressed profound gratitude to Assam Rifles for undertaking such an initiative. They also requested the Assam Rifles for regular conduct of such awareness program. Welcoming New Year with positivity and bidding adieu to pandemic blues, 44 Assam Rifles under the aegis of 22 Sector Assam Rifles celebrated New Year 2021 with underprivileged people. Children from 3 childcare homes run by local Women and Children Foundation, Tamenglong, were invited for breakfast at battalion headquarters. Assam Rifle officials, ladies and Jawans of Tamenglong Battalion reached out and interacted with the children during the celebration. Children also raised queries related to Assam Rifles. The commandant joined the children to cut the New Year cake with them. Amid pandemic restrictions, the celebrations brought a broad smile on the innocent faces and gave them a new ray of hope for the upcoming year. The sharing and caring extended by the Assam Rifles shall further strengthen the long-lasting bond of friendship between local populace and Assam Rifles, a release said. Once again, a short commercial break. Stay tuned.
Australia tour on Sony live. Australia tour on Sony.
Yes, live it is.
Watch Australia versus India live. 4 tests. 17th December to 19th January. Only on Sony Sports Channels.
Now enjoy 20% extra on Kangla Popcorn, Kangla Milky Balls and Kangla Rings.
Kangla.
Khanghanjaba, Lamjingba Finance tagi loan lobikhiba loni singna thidoktana leiriba due EMI sing athuba matamda thidokpinaba khanghanjari. Matam chan EMI sing asi thidokpiduna miyamgi thogal matolomna taunaba honajabada mateng pangbiu. Khanghanjariba Lamjingba Finance, Nagamapal Rims Road, Imphal, Amadi, Uripok Branch, Imphal.
Welcome back. A two-day Kendriya Prashiksan Vibhag training program for Imphal West BJP began today at the Tera Lokrakpam Lekhai Community Hall. Education Minister S. Rajan attended the program. BJP Mandal leaders of Sekmai, Lamsang, Pachoy and Konthausam constituencies, former MLA and senior BJP leader M. Bharat, former party presidents S.H. Santikumar and Premananda Maitai were the resource persons. Education Minister S. Rajan said that the program will strengthen the party organization in the long run. A two-day training program, Prashishan Shivir, organized by BJP Hairok Mandal, began at Bamon Lekai Hairok Part 2 Community Hall today. State BJP leaders and BJP Hairok Mandal workers attended the program. During the program, floral tributes were paid to founders of BJP, Dr. Shyama Prasad Mukherjee and Pandit Dindayal Upadhyaya. BJP Manipur Pradesh spokesperson C.H. Bizoy, a resource person of the program, talked about national defense system, security and self-reliance. Former chairperson of Manipur Commission for Protection of Child Rights, MCPCR, Sumati Vala Ningthaujam spoke on states, governments, development and welfare programs. Manipur BJP Vice President N. Nimbu spoke on social media during the evening session of the program. Chairperson of Kwakta Municipal Council, Meena Ranjan, slammed the General Secretary of All Kwakta Youth Development Organization with regard to news published in a local daily. Meena Ranjan criticized the All Kwakta Youth Development Organization General Secretary for untrue information about the developmental measures taken by Kwakta Municipal Council. Meena Ranjan said that strict legal action will be taken up against the General Secretary if he fails to clarify publicly with regard to the news published in a local daily. Chairperson Meena Ranjan further clarified that repairing and blacktopping of road from Ward number 1 to 9 at the stretch of 26 km and construction 8 km drain scheme has nothing to do with Kwakta Municipal Council. She further urged one and all not to malign the council.
Kwakta Municipal Council izak soknaba tawbigano thikadargi izak soknaba tawgano supna yengbada thabak asida asoiba awatpa laite sirakliba maransing asi yumpham yaudabani organization asina media gi khuthangda hafta amagi manungda sengdoraknaba khanghalle karigumba sengdoraktrabadi ain gi iba action lokhatkani makhatana matungda karigumba parman sadaba maran sibiganu pendaba hainingba lairabasu council asida haibiyo.
As part of the Clean and Smart Imphal City scheme, distribution of radio frequency identification RIFD tags to households to facilitate solid waste collection began today under Mahut. IMC Ward number 6 Corporator Taurangbam Indrajit was present at the distribution of RIFD to consumers. T. Indrajit said that RIFD tag will help solve misunderstanding between waste collectors and households.
अखोई मफम जगह सिंग जे कोई सोरी वेस्ट मैनेजमेंट की थबक थोरम सिंग जे कोई वाटर मसिक क्रिएट न तौने क्रिएट तौबदगी लेदिबे एजेंसी जे आइगा अंगोंदा रिपोर्ट लापो तम सुमाइ सुमाइ प्रोग्राम जी स्मार्ट सिटी की मखादा लेदिबा मनिपुर गवर्नमेंट की मुहुत की डिपार्टमेंट की मखादा तौगदब प्रोग्राम जे सुमाइना लई ताबदगी अखोई लेदिबे एजेंसी की असिगा आरो क्रिएट की ऑफिशियल मरुए ऑफिशियल खरगा आइगा उनजर मतुंगदा ngasi program achi anu chahina lakpachida achouba khudo por ama khoi ward number 6 sida pijabane haibacha ngasi gi press media kutang dai thonjare.
Lucky, a telecom staff member, said that with the help of RIFD tags, the waste collector can easily detect if the waste has been collected or not.
Akoina ngasi lakchari je smart city ki solid waste ki locally lokote तौबगी तो की फागनबा न टेक मन पलाक चबनेबा सी टेक सिगी केन RFID रेडियो फ्रिक्वेंसी आइडेंटिफिकेशन ने कोइ न पलाइ जे सोलि वेस्ट लखत पलाक मी सिंदो अदुना लखतना कालागा चखिबा यावदो अदुगी फागनबा न नपतोनेबा सिगी टेक सिदा यावरि जे GPS यावरे अदुगा नेसबि लखलाक मी तुने स्कैनर न पाकने दुगे स्कैन तोरा चखिदोनेबा अब सिगी जे नपल ओरबा का लोबा कांदा दसबिना मम जो पिरकनिबा.
Once again, a short commercial break. Stay tuned.
Iramda masidasu anawboina world-class machine sizinaduna 20 steps refining eye testing ki facility fanghanjari. Leo Lamlong Excellency Opticals, Khurai Lamlong Bazaar, Tinchit Road, Imphal East.
Adom gidamakta khudongchaba asi pijari. adom gi mit lemna test taujari amasung adom gi chanaba chunaba lens sing amadi frame singda chada kun fawgi discount pijari Leo Lamlong Excellency Opticals Khurai Lamlong Bazar Tinchit Road Imphal East.
Admission is going on at Private Sports Academy Guwahati and Ano Football Club Guwahati. Foreign coaches will train students at the academy. Hygienic food and hostel facilities will be available at the academy, integrated with education. Those who want admission for under 13, under 15 and under 18 can contact the academy managing director. Our contact number is 602-670-9279 or 7005-235-638.
Lamdamusida ihan hanbo oina miyam da kangla water gi 20 liter jar supna tagi lupa tara da fangan jargani. Loina half liter bottle tara mangana saba pack da supna tagi lupa humputra manga da fangan jari. Khudong chaba si factory da laktuna lobi da yagani. Aku pemorol gidamak lengsin bidau Kangla Water Maibo Khul Mamang Lekai Imphal S 795002. Aikogi contact number 8257-888-737.
Welcome back. A dry run to check the best way to administer COVID-19 vaccine and plug loopholes in logistics and training was held across all states today. As per the media report, Union Health Minister Harshvardhan reviewed the process in GTB Hospital in Delhi. As many as 19,079 new COVID cases were recorded on the first day of the new year, taking the total number of infections recorded so far to over 1 crore and 3 lakh. Out of this, 2.5 lakh are active cases. A total of 224 deaths were reported on Friday, the lowest since June 2 last year. In a virtual review meeting with Delhi government officials on Friday, Bardhan said, "Let us attempt to implement it as a real exercise with attention to the minutious detail. Proper coordination will go a long way in building mutual understanding." Drawing from the Pulse Polio Drive of 1994 in Delhi, he said that relevant stakeholders, NGOs, civil society, organizations and others need to be mobilized. He also stressed on the need for adequate security arrangement at station sites, cold chain points and during vaccine transportation. An expert committee under Drug Controller General of India, DCGI, on Friday recommended that Covishield, the Indian version of the COVID-19 vaccine developed by the University of Oxford and AstraZeneca, should be approved with certain conditions. Union Health Minister Dr. Harshvardhan today urged people not to pay heed to rumors as the dry run for COVID-19 vaccination got underway across the country. "I appeal to people not to pay heed to rumors. Ensuring the safety and efficacy of the vaccine is our priority. Different kinds of rumors were spread during polio immunization, but people took the vaccine and India is now polio-free," Harshvardhan was quoted as saying by news agency ANI. The health minister was speaking to reporters after visiting the government-run Guru Tegh Bahadur GTB Hospital, one of the 3 sites selected in Delhi for the vaccination dry run. Feedback received after the dry run in 4 states were included in guidelines for vaccination, and today's dry run in all states and union territories is being conducted as per new guidelines. Except for giving the actual vaccine, every procedure is being followed during the drill, he added. Before we end the bulletin, the top news headlines once again. Sample of UK returnee sent to Pune, says Dr. K. Raju. Efforts to control wildfire at Juko continues. MP Lashemba Sanajauba visits Jiribam's Borobekra. And 2 houses gutted in fire at None's Tupul village. With that, it's a wrap for this evening news bulletin. Thank you for joining us. Good night.